Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to the Conflict of Nick channel. I'm your host Nick. Today is the second part of the EU battle in the Iranian Incursion series. We're kicking things off right at the beginning of the video. We've got a huge battle going on in Skopje right now. We've got multiple divisions engaging. We've got anti-air divisions engaging. We've got Saudi Arabian divisions engaging, multiple rocket launchers. More jets about to hit these grounded helicopters, a German tank division. We've got this elite infantry unit. It's going to deal so much damage, and it's kicking off to the max right now. Serbia is actually trying to move in troops right now, and he's just sending them to the slaughter. There's no way that he'll be able to use them. This elite infantry division just engaged, and my strike fighters are going to be very close behind. We just eliminated the last of the gunships, and we've got a German division now to take care of. But now that those gunships are eliminated, he can do so little. And our strike fighters are just absolutely mauling all of these ground units. We're gonna send this one back to engage this. We're gonna set all of our planes to engage this, and when it dies, they'll all meet up back at Ankara. I really want to send my strike fighters in here, but I don't know if it's a safe idea to do so, but I probably will end up doing that, because it's gonna be so satisfying, but also it'll be so effective to kill all these units in nearly one go. Even if I end up losing a couple, like I said about the patrolling, if I set into patrol right here, it will engage all of these targets for the same amount of damage. It's absolutely huge. It's so awesome to see all of these elite infantry division and infantry divisions and all of these stacks just completely bombarding a helpless enemy right now. It was their mistake not to get mortars. If they had mortars, they could be hitting us back right now, but they're not able to because they don't have any. And that's one of the reasons why we go for mortars, is because they're so important, and you guys can obviously see for this reason that we basically taken no casualties whatsoever, because the only damage they can do is when they actually physically engage us with ground or air units. They don't have range, and we have our multiple rocket launchers as well. Even though they're not doing too much, they're still doing 5 to armor and infantry, and we've only got 2 here right now, but they're still doing 10 damage. And once we get more MRLs here, it's going to make more of a significant difference. So we're going to move right into Serbia here. We're going to take all of his stuff, and he's going to be literally out of the fight. We've got our navy here. They can't do anything about it, and we're going to bully them. And our navy is actually going to be able to probably hit these cities, and it's going to stop Austria from doing so much. It's going to give us such an advantage to have this navy. This is one of the most important things that you can do in a game, is have a good navy, because like you see here, we have a wall, and if they try to send transports, they cannot get through unless they have ships or a lot of planes or missiles to kill them. So that's really bad for them. The only front we have to worry about is the land front, and they seem to be getting pretty screwed up on this land front. Alright, so Egypt has strike fighters engaging here. He's gonna do what I did, and he's mauling all these infantries. There's not much left of this entire section of units in Germany and Serbia, excuse me. So that's going really well here. I'm pretty sure they're almost all dead. He's taken some damage, so possibly more theater defense systems, possibly SAMs, but these last units are about to be killed really fast. They're about to fall instantly, and I'm gonna set these to actually engage the 10th Infantry Battalion. That was Serbia's biggest division. and now it's dead. That is telling you something about how quick our mortars, as well as our multiple rocket launchers and ships, are making work of this one division. They're all attacking this one poor unit, and it has fallen so fast. And we're moving towards Belgrade, and we're moving towards Nice, and we're moving towards these other cities. So it's gonna be Novi Sad, and then it's gonna be Vienna. We're gonna take all of Serbia's homeland cities down. We're about to take 2 of them, but one is completely flattened anyway. This one is taken down, and this one's about to fall. So we're about to absolutely demolish Serbia's infrastructure, and he's not gonna be able to do anything. With his army basically out and down for the count, and his city's gone, he can really do nothing but just watch as his allies try and stop us. But Germany has lost most of his army as well, or at least a big chunk of it, from what I know. He tried to help Serbia, and that is going really bad. And they are about to lose the last of these units, and they're about to lose them very, very quickly, actually. So it's very interesting to watch how this is all playing out, how they did not go for mortars. I'm very curious why they didn't, because it's obviously being shown to you guys again why mortars are important and why they're so good in combat, because they're able to do this. We have just so much bombarding them for free, and they're taking all the casualties in the world. You guys can see, and this is day 25, it happened like a few minutes ago, just how many units Serbia has lost, how many units Germany has lost in just the last few minutes. We've also got, on day 24, Germany has lost so much, and then Serbia has also lost so much. You guys can see all of that. So the war is going really well for us, and that last infantry was taken down, and now it's about to be the one German unit left. There's one German soldier, and then it's just ground contacts from there, and we're gonna have to see what they are. But I feel like we're on good ground now. We're in good footing to fully push them out of Serbia and take all of Serbia's homeland. And right now what we're also able to do is we're also able to take down the rest of these Chinese cities and provinces. And China's last territories are here. And what that'll allow us to do is the war will be completely over. China has a province there, which is about to be taken, a couple islands, and a bunch of Japan, and Russia has a couple things as well. And if we see who I'm at war with, I'm at war with a lot of people. But China's about to be eliminated, Russia's about to be eliminated, Namibia only has a couple. He's the one who declared war on everybody from the beginning. The Congo has a couple things left, and once we have enough to overpower him, we're going to move through and just clean up the rest of that. And so it's going really well for us right now. So that's basically the whole goal right now. And we've got some infantry units here still that are doing some work. So we're going to have to see how this all plays out. It's going really well for us right now. We've got to just be aware of a possible attack from the Caspian Sea. Like I said, I've fortified this. Saudi sent his jets to heal at my hospital. That's fine. He was about to lose a jet, so I'm glad he did. We have a strike fighter patrolling, and we have a radar. And the radar isn't picking up anything, so that's really good news for us. And we've got a massive invasion going into occupied Ukraine from the Black Sea. And we're gonna just keep hoping that this is going as well as it is. Israel has his navy moving here. It's guarding northern Africa. And so that's basically what the plan is right now. And we're going to start moving into the deep homeland of Serbia with our huge unstoppable stacks. We're gonna want to see. Whoa, yep, there goes the fighter. But we're gonna want to see what this stack is that's coming. If he's sending an invasive stack, more likely than not, it's going to be a big armored stack, or it's going to have at least a lot of numbers to it. So we're going to have to see what comes out of it. And I can't really tell where it's moving. It looks like it's almost stopped. But it might honestly even be a recon unit trying to scout out what exactly we have. Funnily enough, our recon unit is actually going to spot it once our recon unit moves a little bit closer. So we're going to be able to see exactly what the composition of that is, and once that composition is confirmed, then we will decide what to do with our fighters. If it's a big armored division, our entire air force is going to be on that thing. It's like it is a theater defense. I have no idea what he's doing with this thing, but he's sending it to its death. That's an interesting play. So guys, as you can see, Serbia has been completely destroyed. He had a couple theater defense systems and a radar in Belgrade. It put up no resistance. We're going to demolish all of this just because we can. And we're not going to let them try and take that back whatsoever. We're going to keep the airfield, because that airfield is going to prove to be very useful in the future. So we're actually going to send our division there, and we're going to split off the infantry, and we are going to take some surrounding provinces. And this will basically make the morale a lot better. So overall, this attack is going really well. One of the EU members is already completely gone. They are down for the count. So, that being said, our next target, as you guys would assume, is Austria. And Austria is actually messaging me and stuff, and we're talking. He's actually a really good person. We're gonna see if we can get him in our Discord after this game, and we're gonna keep rolling through this coalition. And another threat looms across the ocean. The South American coalition is getting very antsy. They've taken over all of the US. They're gonna go for Canada soon, and soon they're gonna have nowhere else to go besides us, because they're already connected to us via land borders. So it's going to be really interesting to see what happens, but this battle has been really fun, and hopefully you guys have learned a lot about just how effective teamwork can be. Austria's messaging me. He's so surprised about how effectively we work together. I mean, it's not every day you see attacks like that from a random coalition. But it's gone really well. This officer stack is still kicking, moving, pushing, not stopping. We've got our main stack of 10 now going to Austria, and we've got our navy now bombarding Austria. So they are not safe from us anywhere. Heavy stacks pushing, and more MRLs coming, and our air force now healing at Tehran. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. This series is really fun for me to make. I hope you guys are following it and enjoying it. If you hated it, leave a thumbs down. If you loved it or liked it, give a like. Subscribe to the channel if you want to support it and see more. It really helps me out. It helps the algorithm. Leave a comment if you have a question, want to say something nice, something bad about the video. If there's something I can improve, I'm more than happy to hear that from you guys. I really appreciate all the comments I usually get, and I read every single one. And just because I don't react to it sometimes does not mean I haven't read it. I will definitely respond to any questions, etc., that you guys have. So with that being said, this is going to conclude the second part of the Siberian attack, and the EU war will continue. Guys, have a great and beautiful day, and I'll talk to you all in the next part of the Iranian incursion. See you later, guys.